Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Make It Destination. My name is Amanda and this is where I help you make it to your destination. If this is your first time here, thank you for clicking on this video. If you're a consistent supporter, thank you again. So this week we're going to be talking about beach vacation prep. And I think this is important because, well, in the middle of summer, it's kind of the middle of July, and so many people are traveling, which makes my heart really happy. But I always see, some people say that they forget products, or there are things that they wish that they brought, or they become, sun poisoned or sun ill, or, have a sunburn. And I want to make sure in this video, at least a week before you go on your beach vacation, how to prep, what to pack, and what products I wish I knew to buy before I went on my first few beach vacations. I think the beach could be a lot of fun. It's always nice to relax and hear the waves and just smell the ocean. But I feel like every beach trip that I've taken, there's always something I wish I could have had or that I brought, and I want to make sure that you don't forget anything. So let's get into the content of this video. So before we start getting into the video, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell because I know you don't want to miss any of my videos. And let me know in the comments where you're going on your beach vacation, and also what have you learned throughout the years about going to beaches? What products do you wish you had that you now have that you're happy about? Let me know. I'm going to premise this video by saying one of my first, I don't want to say solo, but one of my first beach vacations without going to my family was to Maine for a 4th of July trip. And for this trip, we honestly just brought swimsuits, beach towels, sunscreen, and that was about it. And we were, I think we were 18 or 19 at the time. We honestly wish, this is product number 1 and it's right here. We honestly wish that we brought sunglasses. And I know it might seem obvious at first, but you probably want to invest in a good pair of sunglasses. Now, the sun could beat down on you for hours, it gets tiring, you don't want to squint. And I know it kind of seems more, price efficient to get, cheaper sunglasses, but I've noticed that they break right away, they don't really last too long, you have to buy them year after year, so I would invest in a good pair of sunglasses. I wouldn't say you have to buy Ray-Bans, they are very expensive, but just a good quality brand that you know is going to last you for a few years, because it is frustrating when you actually have sunglasses and then you put them on and the side panel breaks, or the glass with the plastic or the glass within the glasses breaks out. It's just very annoying. So make sure you invest in good sunglasses. The second product that I'm going to be talking about is something I wish I knew about very early on within my travels. And it's difficult to find, but once you find one, it really is worth it. And it's definitely worth the investment if you have children, and that is beach carts. Now, beach carts, you want to make sure that the wheels are bigger so that they can actually move within the sand. Some people use wagons, which is fine on the cement or a hard surface, but the second you get on the sand, those wheels do not move and you have to lug the whole thing. So I think they range between $100 and $500, which again, I know seems like an astronomical amount. I'm not telling you to spend $500, but I actually found my beach cart that I got from the Christmas tree shop for, I believe it was $89. So they are available. You just have to make sure that you choose the right one for your price point. But honestly, it makes beach vacations a breeze. You put toys in there if you have children. If not, you could put your cooler, boogie boards, towels, beach tote, anything in there. And you don't have to carry it. I think that's one of the worst things is when you're carrying the chairs and the towels and the beach tote, and you're not crawling, but carrying all this stuff over, and you're just I just want to find a place to sit down, I'm tired of carrying this stuff, and that's it. So Sam and I got, I think, the beach cart around a year or two ago, and it's been life-changing. My mom and I use it when we go up to Lake George or anything like that, and it honestly, every time we bring out the beach cart, we're just yes, thank goodness we bought this. So that is definitely a good investment. Especially if you are a family or somebody who does like to go to beaches very often, it is a great investment because you're going to use it year after year. And as long as it's good quality, it should last you a good amount of time. For my third thing, this was something that Sam and I learned after our Maine vacation. And this is a beach umbrella. Now, at first, you're kind of do I really need to invest in a beach umbrella? Am I going to be there for that long? And again, you cannot do this if you're going to a beach where you need to travel on a plane. It's hard to bring all of this stuff, so this is mainly for people who are driving to a beach vacation. But I think there are places where you can find umbrella rentals, maybe beach cart rentals. I'm not 100% sure. But investing in a good beach umbrella is necessary, especially if you want to be on the beach all day. I think if you don't have a beach umbrella, you could only stay in the sun, I think, for like 3 hours, 3 to 5 hours at most. It really does take the energy out of you. You could get sunburnt. And I think having the umbrella just makes it a lot cooler. You're in the shade. You could also find your stuff a lot easier. Usually, since it's just Sam and I, we don't have somebody who waits like in the beach area or in the sandy area. You know, we don't kind of alternate turns and have somebody watch our stuff. So it's nice having the umbrella and be like, oh, you know, the red umbrella is ours, so we know where our stuff is and we keep checking as we're swimming in the ocean. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 deal, right? It keeps you away from the sun and make sure you don't get sunburned, but it also helps you like find your stuff very quickly when there's a lot of people or you're swimming. So I think a beach umbrella is a really good investment. And again, I know I'm saying like this is good beach vacation prep a week before, but it does take time to acquire these items. You don't have to buy them all at once, but they really do help your beach vacation go further and makes it more enjoyable. So those are the 3 products that I'm recommending, and now we're gonna get into tips and tricks of how to make the most of your beach vacation. Now we're gonna go into tips and tricks to make the most of your beach vacation. Whenever I go on a beach vacation, I love bringing food. This is a must. I'm not somebody who likes to go to, you know, the beach shack or kind of the snack shacks that they have or little food carts. I honestly want to bring my own food. It saves you money, and honestly, most of the time, it's much more delicious than things that you're gonna buy. Usually we pack sandwiches, a few, you know, chips and things like that, but most importantly, we pack a lot of water and fruit. When you're swimming in the ocean and you're in the sun for hours on end, it takes energy out of you, and you don't realize how much time passes because you're having so much fun. So you wanna make sure that you're really eating well when you're on a beach. Again, I like eating chips and things like that and sandwiches, but you always want to make sure you have something refreshing with you. You could have strawberries, blueberries, kiwis, pineapple, mango, but it tastes so good when you get out of the water and you're hot and you just need something refreshing to cool off. And make sure you drink a lot of water. Again, this could go, you know, this advice could go with a lot of different activities, but for the beach, like I just said, you're in the sun for hours, you don't realize how much time is passing, and you don't want to, you know, feel sick at the end of the day or not have as much energy as you did before. So definitely bring your own food. It's always nice having your own cooler. And again, if you have a beach cart, then you could just put the cooler in there. Or if your cooler has wheels, that's even better. So another tip, and this might seem like something obvious, but I notice a lot of people, especially my age, don't do this. And that is get to the beach early. No matter what beach you go to, especially in the summer, everybody wants to flock to the beach. And obviously weekends are going to be much more busier than weekdays, but I would definitely try to get there early. Now, I'm not saying you have to get there at like 4 or 5 a.m. when the sun rises, but try to get there around like 9 or 10 a.m. because then you could have the full day. And you could also leave early, right? If you get there around 8 or 9, you could leave around 3, shower and get ready for dinner. Whereas if you get there at 12 or 1, you're literally there at the hottest part of the day. You're gonna feel miserable, you're gonna feel sticky, there's probably not gonna be many spots left. You know, it's nice when you have a choice of where to sit and lay down your stuff, whereas if you kind of arrive late, especially now, there might be restrictions on beaches. I'm not 100% sure, maybe on some beaches there are and other beaches there aren't, but you would just wanna make sure you get there early just so that you could get, you know, the right spot for you. Make sure you don't have to deal with too many people, and also just make sure that you even like are able to get to the beach, because sometimes by 12 or 1 there's barely any spots left. So just make sure you get there early, and it honestly gives you like peace of mind to know that, hey, well, here we have the whole day ahead of us and now we don't have to worry about anything. Another tip I would say is after sun care and after beach care. So this tip is kind of, I think, forgotten about, and you want to make sure that you pack aloe even after ocean, because your skin becomes very dry after being in the, you know, the ocean with the salt water and also being in the sun all day. So you got to make sure that your skin is moisturized when you come back. And also, if you are doing any night activities or nightlife or going out, I would take a midday nap, to be honest with you. Like I just said before, the sun takes up so much energy from you. You're swimming, you might be playing volleyball, frisbee, running around, whatever the case may be, or even just laying there in the sun takes energy from you. So if you get there around 9 and you leave around 3 or 4, and you're a late eater, maybe you could take a 2 or 3 hour nap before you go out so that you can have energy when you go out to the club or go out to eat, go for a walk, whatever the case may be. I think that's something that's underestimated because so many people want to do a lot in a short period of time on vacation, right? Oh, we just relaxed on the beach, but now at night I want to like try this restaurant, go to this ice cream place and walk around the city. But like by 9 o'clock you're exhausted because you didn't take that midday nap. So just make sure you take care of your skin by getting aloe or after sun skincare. And then 2, make sure you kind of take an in-between nap after like you shower. Because I honestly think that's the best feeling when you have like sand all over you and you take a shower and it just feels so good because it's like you're taking all the sand off, you kind of look tan. So I definitely would make sure you kind of take that in-between nap just so that you have energy for any nighttime activities that you are doing. So I think that's about it for this video. If you have any questions or comments about anything, let me know in the comment section. Make sure you like this video, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell because I know you do not want to miss any of these videos. And thank you so much for watching and your support, and until next time.